It's January 22nd, 2013, and this is the SNM Network.
Oh, hi there, and welcome to the S&M Network. I'm Colin Cosell, and thanks to you, the American people, I'll be hosting S&M for 4 more years. 4 more years. Well, our top story this week takes us into sport. That's right, sounds like Downton Abbey in here. As Heisman candidate Manti Ta'o was convicted for irresponsible use of an apostrophe. I'm just kidding. The linebacker's reputation is scarred for mistakenly making sweet tweet love to a dude. However, Twitter's Apocalypse How had the following defense. Manti Ta'o is an honest, reliable player with integrity, insists Notre Dame president Kaiser Soze. Yeah, we went there. Integrity, maybe. Brains, not so much. I mean, after all, his girlfriend was using the Twitter handle SuckD'sNuts69 and topped that off with a dick pic. So you do the math. But in this bizarre case of he said, that's what she said, the Mike White adds, I bet if Manti Ta'o's imaginary girlfriend had gone to ASU, he'd still have gotten real herpes. That's gross. And if he'd actually gone to visit her, he would have been stopped by the real police officers at the very real Arizona border. Because he looks foreign. In a more conventional story of deception in sport, we just harumph a lot. That's what we do. Lance Armstrong shocked the world by making us realize that we all have the Oprah Winfrey Network. I didn't know, did you? All right, fine. Witstream's Mark Norman sums it up nicely, noting, one thing I've learned from this Lance Armstrong scandal is that people really don't care about bike riding. That's actually not true. In fact, after watching the Dopra interview, Armstrong's ex, Sheryl Crow, was found in her basement holding a pile of oily rags, which she mistook for her close friend, Kid Rock. So get better soon, Sheryl Crow. Moving on to politics, where Karl Rove's nightmare of a single day being dedicated to 2 black men came true, as President Obama was reinaugurated on Martin Luther King Day. That's a twofer for Karl Rove. For more on the festivities, and we use that term loosely, reporter Paul Welsh noted on Witstream, Kelly Clarkson is scheduled to perform at President Obama's second presidential inauguration, cried Justin Guarini to a Pop-Tart. We remember Justin Guarini. That's awesome. But you'd better be careful there, Justin. If Kelly gets a whiff of that Pop-Tart, she'll be kicking in your door, Zero Dark 30 style. She likes snacks. Now, here's a question. Have you ever offered your appreciation to something that would rather kill you? Well, in contrived holiday news, Gun Appreciation Day happened. There's a groaner. For more on this, Twitter's Bearded Stoner reports, today is Robert E. Lee's birthday, which is probably all you need to know about Gun Appreciation Day. Now, we were going to do a joke here about all the injuries that occurred as a result of Gun Appreciation Day, but we decided that would be a cheap shot. Oh. You know, like a shot from a gun. I quit. In actual holiday news, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. would have been 84 years old on Monday, were it not for the guns we so greatly appreciate. Too soon? While the results of Dr. King's work include a day off and great car sales, Twitter porter Ben Kronberg wondered, is Tyra Banks closed on Martin Luther King Day? The answer is yes, as is Jay-Z Penney's, Run DMV, and Chuck Depot. Oh, and Master P.F. Chang's. I'll see myself out. Thank you. Good show, everyone. In other news, Subway has just short of a foot in their mouth. Which, with more on this story, is Twitter's Jesse Joyce, who reports, Subway's scandalized as it turns out their foot-long sandwiches are only 11 inches. Probably because they're not measuring from under the balls. A more scientific approach would be to see if it fits into Pamela Anderson's mouth. Because January's featured $5 footlong is the Tommy Lee. It's triple the meat and unlimited Coke. Hold the tattoos. It's now time for our S&M Close to the Week. That'll bring him back in a harump. Why not? This one comes to us from Jen Statsky, who clearly takes issue with a certain subculture as she posts, probably the coolest skateboard trick is paying rent on time. I wouldn't know there, Jen, bro. The other day I just did a fakie 720 kickflip indie grab varial and I just totally wasted my entire life. And that's going to do it for this week's SNM Network broadcast, now that we've alienated the skateboarding demographic. Bye. Be sure to tune in next week on socialnewsmedia.net to get the best news coverage around. And if you want to be a reporter or contributor, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. You know the drill. For all of us at the SNM Network, I'm Colin Cosell reminding you to watch what you say, because we are...
I agree.